You're gonna receive. Because I've been playing the I've been playing this on my light so that I could take it with me easier, and it's got a better battery than the regular Switch. So this is what I have to do. Send save data. Receive. Hmm. Okay. Got that taken care of. Now I can swap the game cartridge. 2 seconds. Yeah. Hey, move, beep. God damn it. Doing some cleaning. I guess that just affected me more than I wanted it to. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. Let's not do that on camera, please. Okay. I really wish you could save this to the cloud for backup. Oh well. Let's fucking get into it, shall we? So today, we are looking for SNOM. The elusive Snomonomicon. Um, I say elusive because it is almost... It is slowly encroaching upon the territory of being the hardest one to find so far. Wasn't snowing on my other game. Curious about something. What day is it? Okay. Maybe the other one is just weird? I don't know. It was literally just a sunny day. There was also a new update to the wild area. Wait, what? Did it say the second? Oh, okay. It did. It got updated from the future. So I guess that's just a thing now. But anyway. I am on my second run of SNOM. I have already entered in the 4th box. I think in order to become more than the previous, I will have to hit 16, 20 boxes. Yeah, so 2.5 runs through. which is a lot of fucking ice worms. But in the meantime, it hasn't all been for naught. I have obtained these shinies so far. So, Asamo, Slowpoke, Goomy, and Litwick. Very excited about all of them. They are fantastic. They are my special boys. I need to do a little bit of updating, because I think some of my counters might be off. Because this is now 4. And I think my Gigantamax has changed too. 1, 2. Hello. Oh, I'm missing a spot. I am legitimately missing a spot here. God damn it. He's got a Gigantamax form. Shit, I gotta rotate the entire lot. It's going just fine, just getting ready to search for some more shinies. Right, anyway, 1, 2, 3. Just updating my data, because it's been a little while. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, I've got 16. This also works out because I accidentally didn't eat, and I'm having my groceries delivered, so I can't pass out. That was an issue previously. Having your groceries delivered. How bourgeois. Okay. I think that's the correct number. Anyway. If you weren't here, this is the current shiny target. SNOM. I've been grinding this boy out for quite a while now. Pass out as in sleep. And yeah, I'm too lazy to go out. Oh, lucky person. Live in Arizona. I'm sure you could do the same. Oh, I totally could. But I choose not to. I don't know, I just don't... I don't see the purpose in having my shit delivered. Unless it's Amazon. With my Cinderace, huh? Last digit. Oh, only in Moo Moo Milk. I want the PP ups. That's what I want. That or the Master Balls. Oh. Let's check the first egg, shall we? Your friend says love isn't real unless you go grocery shopping together. Okay. I can believe that. Grocery shopping is a very intimate task. It says a lot about a person. Do you go brand name? Do you go the off-brand? Are you a sale hunter? Do you look at the discount rack? How do you pick your fruit, your meat, and your vegetables? Do you go in there and go straight to the frozen aisle? I know people think I'm weird. I always get parfait ingredients. I mean, nothing wrong with a parfait. Oh, big no. Think you are, little lady? Who do you think you are? Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. I do like parfaits. I don't ever have the stuff to make them at home, and I really can't be bothered. I see that as like one of those like luxury type breakfast items that I'd go out and buy, pay somebody else to make it. Oh, by the way, they have released a special event which allows you to get the Star Suite for Alcremie, which is super handy. So that's another thing we're going to be working on today, most likely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think there's a 7th one that they haven't released yet, but anyway. Question, what do you consider a date? This has been an ongoing debate, I think. A date is whatever you say it is. My friend says some kind of effort has to be put in, but it's fine. Another one thinks you have to spend money for it to be a date. You don't have to spend money. It can literally be anything, but it has to be a planned or semi-planned event. There has to have been some planning. There has to have been an, hey, do you want to go out and do a thing? Or do you want to come over and do a thing? Or, hey, can I meet at your place for a thing? There has to have been some planning. No, I have not gotten them all. In fact, I could devote an entire, like, half hour to probably getting them all, but that's another thing for another time. It might happen today. It just depends on how quickly we can get SNOM. But yeah, just, I think, like I said, no money has to be involved, but at least light planning of a get-together has to have been done. I'd love to get this like super early into the stream. That'd be fantastic. SNOM evolves into Frostmoth. I'll show you. Alright, so SNOM. Frostmoth. The gym leader in Shield uses this Pokemon. So yeah, this is what we're going for. And I've got 6 fresh eggs. Dude, I have already hatched over... I've already hatched over 300 of them. And still no luck. If I hit another 8 full boxes of this Pokemon before we get a shiny, I'm going to be working a little bit harder to get a perfect SNOM. I'm already very close. Looks like an older woman who killed her husband for the life insurance policy and will do so again. Yeah, it's a very cold looking bug. Like, cold as in it's a heartless bitch. There's murder in them eyes. But here it's a little butt-faced cutie. Am I going to keep all of them? No. At the end of my shiny run, I keep the shiny one and whoever is the second best, or whoever is the best regular version, and I put that into my Pokedex. But I release all of the others. It takes about 20 minutes to release every single Pokemon in 8 boxes. If I'm quick. I tried trading some out today. I got a few things that were helpful, like Pokemon in different languages. I was really looking for a different Ditto. Because when you breed Pokemon... Okay, so just a quick rundown. So, when you breed Pokemon, you're kind of looking for stats. And... It's these, like, 6 stats. HP, attack, defense, speed, special defense, and special attack. So, when you're working on them, you want them to be good, obviously. And... So, the parents that you put in there, their traits... Yeah, okay, good. Their traits pass on. And so... This Pokemon is actually, like... I have a surprisingly decent Pokemon in there. Like, almost everything on this Pokemon that's breeding is best. And so... I wanted a better Ditto to breed with. So, I actually went online and I found somebody willing to trade me... like a much better Ditto, a Ditto with amazing stats. And so I have replaced the Ditto with a new Ditto who should be better. To help make it so that I can get a better Pokemon. And it's already working. Which is great. So that's what I've done today. Nothing but hatch eggs and obtain a better Ditto. Poor Ditto. So Ditto has no holes? Well, I mean, aside from his mouth. He's just an amorphous blob. I retired the other whore. That one only, you know, that one only fathered like some 5,000 different Pokemon. It's fine. Maybe not 5,000. I'd say like closer to 2,000. Then again, considering that I've been doing, I got 300 out of this one. I got nearly 600 out of another one. Actually, maybe I could have done like close to 5,000. I don't know, because I've been doing a lot of fucking shiny hunting. That Ditto was a little bit loose. That's a terrible word to say. It's molecular bonds. We're not holding its goo together fully. It was more puddle than Pokemon. But I got a new, stronger, better whore. With cigarettes and booze. Blackjack. Forget all that. Let's keep the whore. That Ditto went from shiny slime to chewed gum. Yeah. Well, that's fine. I put him out to pasture. I didn't release him. I kept him still. What's this proposition? You say after we talk about massively breeding a single Pokemon into millions of children. Yeah, I mean, that's why I activated the games. I'm just like... I'll have to look into, like, what can be done with the weenies. Because I know I have a billion of them. Well, I mean, I have unlimited, like, literally. It says that I have unlimited cocktail weenies. I mean, I can pay to have my message highlighted. That costs 100. I don't know. It's apparently I have a 2x multiplier. Why the hell do I have a 2x multiplier? That's a lot of weenies. I will legitimately have to look into like what can actually be done. Not everything is a link. The interest. I'm sorry. 2 seconds. Where did you keep this? The interesting thing is that as a VIP, which you are, by the way, you should be allowed to post links, but yet Streamlabs blocks them. So I don't know how to combat that. Because I don't want people posting links. I don't know. I could turn it off, but... and see what happens. See if, like, Twitch just automatically blocks the stuff. If I were to do a suggestion, it'd be really get into a game of some sorts, dungeon crawler maybe. I'd also be down for weenies for song requests. But see, that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna put songs. Like, to be quite honest, I will never put songs in my streams aside from like streams that will never go onto YouTube. So it's not to dissuade the idea. It's just that I'll never do it. And I'm sure that you can understand completely my reasons. But yeah, the only time that songs will ever show up in anything will be into streams that never exist anywhere else. Even then, like, it's not like I have Spotify or anything like that. I just use Pandora. That's right. Look, I mean, the honest truth is that if I had the ability to do like a separate like audio track for music and stuff like that I could separate from the recording, and then also recorded it on my end without that music and knew how to do that, then I mean that'd be a different thing. But I think a lot of time like people will like they'll somehow find a way to like mute out that sound. I don't know. I don't even know how. If I could do something like that, then I would. The other thing is too is that like I know that I've seen some streamers do it. Like they'll go on stream and they'll play like multiple games for like big blocks. Like maybe they'll do like 2 or 3 blocks of some game. Are you talking about like physical rewards? But they won't stop, and then they'll do in-betweens where they'll like play songs and stuff like that, which I think is a good idea. And then, but they have an editor that comes and downloads those streams, breaks them up and renders them into separate things, cleans up the things and everything like that. And I'm just like, if I had somebody that did that, then like I'd probably do that, but I don't know. I still want to be able to do everything myself. Just recently, I've been thinking about doing individual arts and like BRBs and endings and stuff like that for different types of streams. Like, is it a PC stream? Is it a game stream? Is it a Pokemon stream? Or blah, blah, blah. But, if I was to do, like, physical stuff, I mean, it'd be like... Hey! Hey! Oscar! Don't be a butt munch, I swear to God. Leave your fucking sister alone. Physical prizes. Nothing like buying games for anyone or anything. Little personal thing like a letter. I don't know, I mean... I feel like that's what like merch or Patreon memberships are for. Stuff like that. Butt munch. I use the word butt munch on Oscar a lot. Because he really can be a supreme butt munch. Just picking on his fucking sister. Actually, I think I know why. 2 seconds, I think I need to make an adjustment to something. In order to prevent future butt munching. Pull your tits. A hole in your digital pocket. I don't know. I'll look up to see what you can do, but I don't think that they do anything like physical prizes with them. Because I feel like that'd be like something else. I don't know. The honest truth is that like I do actually have a Patreon. I do actually have a very small merch store. And I think there's links to it on my channel homepage. I haven't really looked at my Patreon in a very, very long time. I very well could think about doing, like, physical things that come out of, like, Patreon. Stuff like that, but... I don't know. I've been thinking about some things that I can do, but I don't push the merch, and I don't push the Patreon because, like, I mean, obviously you've noticed, like, that's not me. Like, I don't require you to subscribe. It was super nice that you did for the month, and that was great. And even if it's like one of the free Amazon subs, then that's fantastic. I mean, that's what it is. It costs you nothing, and you support me. And like, I don't know. I'm not that person, so I basically just I put it in there, and then I just never touch it. But I will look into the weenies, and I'll see if there's anything that you can actually do with them. But it looks like it's just the basic stuff from what I see. A hole in my digital pocket. I mean, just consider yourself like rich. I could make a reward tier for your weenies that would cost 50,000 weenies. You get nothing from it. Basics with Jazz. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I've been thinking of like other emotes that I could make in the future. I've been thinking of, is it possible to make animated emotes? Can I do better with pixel art? I've been thinking that, like, God, I haven't even touched or logged into my merch store in over 2 years. Like, could I put some stickers in there? Maybe just like a logo sticker, anything. Just, I don't know. Just, I have been thinking about it, but I don't know. It's just like, it's just extra stuff. And I'd rather spend the time on, like, increasing quality of presentation and stuff like that. Learning more about the stuff that I have to do better. So I can get to advancements with Jazz. Oh my god, so many fucking SNOM. You should talk about your scruples more. I've looked at your info before, but completely forgot that I have merch. Yeah, I think I've got like a couple shirts, if I remember correctly. One of them's just like a logo shirt. I think it might even be like a pocket tee. I don't remember. And the other one is a, it's just like safety saves. I may have already even made stickers. I don't even remember. I don't even remember what my tiers on Twitch are. Got shirts, hoodies, bags, and baby clothes. How did baby clothes get in here? How did baby clothes get in here? Oh yeah, I do. I've got logo shirts. I've got like a baby clothes and hoodie. I don't remember making some of those. But yeah, save for safety. I remember making that. I could probably tweak that design. And that's interesting. Oh, I like the Let's Anything shirt in pink. God, I want one. I should just fucking buy one. I actually do like that logo. I do. I don't have the original file anymore, which sucks. Which means that the next time that I want to do anything with my logo, I basically have to start from scratch. Aww. I do have... Okay. On my Patreon, it's a 1, a 5, and a 10. I don't know if I like the rewards. What do you mean by 1, Null? It's your merch. Don't you have it as stock? Or is it like Redbubble? It's like a Redbubble type thing. Dude, if I would... Oh, I have upper levels sausages. I have more levels of sausage. Yeah, I don't touch this. I really don't. I don't touch this at all. Anyway. But yeah, I should just order one of my shirts. I'd like a handful. Let's get them in a whole bunch of different colors. If I had like a printing press and I could just like make them at home, I'd do that. I used to do Redbubble. I had lots of cool designs on there. If you go to my DeviantArt, which I have one of those too, you can actually see like what I was putting up as designs, and the designs were legit. I actually own like I own 3 or 4 of the shirts that I made on Redbubble, and I loved it. Like one of my favorite designs that I ever made, it was... I wonder what gives you more of your money. Donating on or Patreon. I'll need. Um, so I believe that donations give you more money. With Patreon, there's fees and everything like that. With donations, I think the majority, like every, like I got all of the money that you sent me. So you donated $5. I got $5 directly into my PayPal. So yeah. So, but with Patreon, it's they take a percentage. It's just that the thing with Patreon is it's like here's a set amount that it's going to take out every single month. I mean, I do okay. I do like the digital design. Okay, so like the stuff that I would put on Redbubble, it was all vector art. Um, so it was a super clean PNG files, and I would basically create silhouettes of the important parts of a character, and then I would put them onto a design that was a solid color that would basically give the effect of the actual character. And so the biggest ones that I would do would be Pokemon. So naturally I had like a Gengar, and it was, or a Haunter, and it was like mainly like the eyes, some of the shading, and the mouth. I didn't draw anything else. But like my favorite one was Princess Zelda. And it was the Wind Waker Princess Zelda. And so I did a vector art drawing of Princess Zelda, and her earrings, her necklace, gem, and her dress, they were all transparent. So I basically just drew the detail around it. And so when you got the shirt, you got to pick the color that the shirt was, and depending on the color the shirt was, is what color her dress and her jewels were. And I loved that idea. Like, I got a blue one, and so I had a blue Princess Zelda dress, which is what it looks like in the actual game, I think. But I kept on getting things taken down, and I ended up getting banned from Redbubble because of copyright claims. And I'm just like, I'm drawing all of this stuff, and other people are doing exactly the same fucking thing. Why aren't they getting taken down? So. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do like dabbling with graphic design. I mean, I don't know. If you look at my YouTube, like you see like all of the like the thumbnails that I put out there. Like, okay, you want to know what I was actually like really happy with recently? This one. Like, I was actually really happy with how just this turned out. I hate fucking spam numbers, I swear to God. There are some days where I block fucking, like, 5 numbers in a day. Ugh. Sorry, one second. It's like, people, I fucking get it. I know that what I'm offering is not probably worth what I'm asking for. That's fine. Just say no. Also, every time I see younger you, I get shocked. Like, you were a young man once, and now you're like a man. Am I a man? I don't know. I think I'm just a grown-up child. Sorry, I just got a whole bunch of random fucking notifications, and I'm just like, I better check out some of this shit. That, and I was attempting to delete or block the call that I was getting. Because that shit is annoying. Okay, anyway, back to business. Young you starts up conversation at the local library. You now steals dudes' girlfriends at the club. I would actually say no to both of those things. Potentially. Anyway, let's get back to the task at hand. Let's hatch these eggs. But I digress. Graphic design is fun, and I like it. I like making all my little thumbnails. Like, I liked making all the stuff that that I put up on this stream. Like, even though it's like mostly text, but I like the way that I put together. Go get those groceries. Just give me the shiny boy. Give me the shiny worm. I've already hatched enough. Are you gonna make me hatch the whole, like, 4,000 Pokemon? For the 4,001 chance to get a shiny? Come on, I'm working on the premise that I have a 500 and something chance. I'm using the Masuda method. I got all the tricks. I got the shiny charm. I prayed to Satan earlier. I mean, I'm about to go out there and sacrifice a child. I'm not really. I don't know if that would be COPPA compliant. I should check out some of these SNOMs, actually. I mean, that's a pretty good one. But it's not the one that I want. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to make the SNOM, like, perfect. Like, I haven't tried very hard with the other ones. I mean, my basic goal is to get them all to level 100 and hyper-train them. But we'll see. In this case, I am hoping for at least a pretty decent one. I love that when I hatch an egg like right in front of the place that I'm gonna pick up an egg from. Did you get anything good? Shit. I was really hoping that I would have gotten this one before I started streaming. I was like, I want to work on the very last Pokemon that I need shiny. I'll do that one on stream. I'm just hoping that I can catch one on stream. Define good. I don't know, like good food? Or ingredients in which to make good food with? I mean, good could be bad. It is very likely that people like getting bad ingredients to make good food. But bad is also good. I might be doing a Lego stream tonight, too. Because that box right there is a Lego. Then yes, good and shiny hunting is hard. Remember? No, I remember. I've been working on this Pokemon for 2 days already. It is, and I was saying at the beginning of my stream that this is the, this is so far the second longest amount of time that I've spent shiny hunting a specific Pokemon. So far. I know. But I got a cool one today. It's, I guess you could call it semi-educational. I ordered another brand new set today, too. This one came from Amazon today. I ordered it this morning, and it's on my table now. It was 3 hours shy of being, I just went to the store. And I'm just like, that's fucking ridiculous. But I ordered that brand new International Space Station set. Because the idea of having the International Space Station is cool. And I want that shit. And it would actually look very good up and amongst all my other space things. perched probably next to the Space Shuttle Enterprise. I think it would look good there. But it depends on sort of like how I feel after doing this for however long I do it for, on whether I do that stream. Oh, so they put the first... Amazon said we ain't fucking playing after that last incident. Yeah. So, fucking get this. So, when I first started doing the whole, like, model making thing, I ordered a model kit, and it was 7 different versions of the USS Enterprise. I ordered it last August. It got to my door. I have built, painted, filmed, and reviewed every single one of those models. Well, actually, those videos are gone because of computer problems. I have to refilm them, but they're up there on my ceiling. Like, I can see all 7 of them right now. They are part of the fleet of 50. So, lo and behold, I get an email from Amazon yesterday saying, hey, your refund is on the way for blah, blah, blah item. And I look into it, and I'm just like, I didn't return anything. I haven't reported anything missing. And nothing's late. So I go in and I research it, and it's the fucking 7 Enterprise ship set. It said that it was not delivered to my door and returned to their warehouses, and so they processed a refund, and I received the refund this morning. And I'm just like, holy fucking shit. Why did I get a refund? Like, thank you. I'm not about to say anything about it. But thank you? I don't fucking know, man. But anyway. I don't know, just like why is that the luck that I have? Is that the recompense for having some bitch-ass lady steal my Lego sets the other day? Or a week? A week? And I made sure that when I ordered the International Space Station that I sent it to the correct address. Yeah, she said, let there be light. Anyway, I watched the first episode of Picard, the new Star Trek series, because I saw online that they made it just watchable on YouTube. And I will say that I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Just because it plays around with some of the characters that I think are the best parts of the Next Generation Star Trek series. And I kind of want to see more. God damn it. So I think I'm going to wait for the whole season to finish, and then I might do that trial of the CBS, because I think you can get it through Amazon Prime as a sort of like package deal. So I might just add it for that, and then I don't know, start watching Discovery, and then binge watch more Star Trek. New Star Trek? I thought you watched all their shows. I haven't watched Discovery because it requires a paid subscription to the CBS All Access, and they just started doing a new one called Star Trek Picard. That started this month, so there's only like a couple episodes out. But yeah, I had watched all their shows except for the new ones. I was waiting till a point when I felt like I wanted to pay for more subscription stuff before I watched it. Yeah, I don't know. Like I was saying, I liked it. I want to watch more. Like it doesn't like with the next generation. It was definitely like one of those like those episodic things, and maybe like a few plot points carried on. But this is like definitely like the plot point is going to carry on like throughout the whole thing. Um, anyway, makes sense. I'm also putting groceries away as we speak. I mean, I believe that. You just had groceries delivered to you. If you weren't putting them away, I would say that you were even lazier than you were lazy. One of these eggs holds the secret prize that I've been waiting for. Is it you? Nope. Only disappointment. Oh, I forgot to update my trainer card when I went to the thing. It would have let me see exactly how many shinies I have. I don't think they are allowed to put your groceries away. No, they're not. I'm talking about like if you got your groceries and then just left them there and didn't put them away, that would be lazy. Lazy upon lazy. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I mean, if you had somebody that got your groceries and came into your house and put them away for you, I think they would be something else. That'd be a whole different level of service. Some people fucking do it. Not saying that you did. I'm not. I don't know. It's just some people are fucking lazy. Oh my god. Yes, I'm sure you do. Okay, why the hell? Like my headphones are creating like a random fucking itchy spot on top of my fucking head. I have no idea what you're talking about. Give me golden worms! They're not golden, they're just like tinted green. I'm looking for a green worm. That is what's going on here. We're looking for a green worm. Like mint green. Like so very almost not different that it might almost not be noticeable. Because this guy's like, he's like a cream? But I want a mint green. I mean, okay. He's more like white than cream, I guess, but it's a very light green. You're much more gutter-minded than I think sometimes. Dude, I've seen things, I've been places, I've experienced some shit. Yes, my mind goes to the gutter. I am a pervert. Just a well-controlled pervert. Then again, everybody's a fucking pervert. That's right, cross your arms, bitch. Give me my eggs. Take a power hose to it. Some of us are good boys. I'm pure. You'll corrupt me. It's likely that I probably could say some things that would surprise you. I'm not going to say them. But I don't know. I mean, you've been around the block. You are certainly not a pure boy. Don't put yourself on a pedestal. You might fall off. Also, that is a weird look. A weird looking fucking emoji. It's the face. The face. It's just almost like you're saying like it's like you're putting out there that that's an angelic orgasm. That looks like an O face. Nope. Talk to the lady. She's got your fucking eggs. We're gonna get this tonight. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it on stream. I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna say it out to the universe that shiny worm is going to appear tonight while I am live. Get mad at the universe. Force it to give you what you want. I really want to have the shiny team before the new expansion comes out. I'm getting started earlier because there's no way that I could get this done within like the month before the game the expansion comes out. I'd be leaving myself too little time. I have to start now. I've got 4 out of 6 already. I just need 2. 2. The last one will be revealed once this one has been obtained. Because I have decided on the final shiny that I'll be hunting. the emote is called Craigasm, and you'll get it tonight on air. Yeah. I do want to do more shiny hunting though, like more than just like these 6. Like I will eventually. I gotta get all of them shiny. I've gotta. I've gotta complete a shiny dex. I have to. I'll do it one of these days. Okay, here's the thing that I'm excited for. Next month, sometime next month in February, or no, this month. It is February as of today. They are releasing Pokemon Home, which allows you to transfer the Pokemon that you have from your older games to the Pokemon Home service, and then transfer any eligible Pokemon from Pokemon Home to this game. There be some shinies on there, yo. I think I have like some 40 odd shiny Pokemon stored on Pokemon Bank right now. I want to bring them all. I'd say that a good handful of them are eligible for this game, which I'm excited for. And you know good and well I ain't no pure boy. Yes, I know. I've said that. I actually was just mentioning this. Who's going into my home first? All of them. all of them. All of the Pokemon that are in my Pokemon Bank are going into home first. I will be paying that $15 for a year of service so I can have 6,000 spots to put Pokemon in there. I've got every legendary, I've got all the starters, I've got every evolution, I've got all the forms, I've got, oh, so many Pokemon. In fact, 807 of them. Because that was how many Pokemon existed before this game came out. Oh my god, I'm already on the box 5. Oh, this is getting scary. Well, it gives you 6,000 spots so that you can carry multiples. I'm going to need at least 1,000 spots to carry like all genders, forms, and evolutions. So I'll be using that space. But I'm excited for that. It means I can get some extra Pokemon in here, because apparently there's already 35 other Pokemon that are eligible for being brought over here. So I'll have all of them in order to do so as well. Ask you a deep question. How deep is the ocean? Okay, I don't know why, I was more hoping that you would actually give me the legitimate figure. Like the actual legitimate depth of the ocean. And I would be responding with, wow, that's deep. But you went the as deep as my love, and I'm just like, it's pretty shallow. Looks or personality? Which is more important? For me right now, it's looks. Because I want them damn shiny Pokemon. I don't care about your personality. It's not about what's on the inside. I want purely superficial features. One SNOM, two SNOM, three SNOM, four. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally my banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Have you ever seen the movie Beetlejuice? It's live action, so I'm almost thinking no. But it's got Winona Ryder and Michael Keaton, and it's a Tim Burton film from the 90s, and it's great. So fucking not appropriate for kids. Michael Keaton honks his cock. Anyway, both are important. Personality, more so, but I need people to stop pretending like it doesn't matter. If you had two versions of the same people, but one looks better, you'll pick the better looking one. It doesn't mean you hate people that you find less attractive or anything, or that they don't deserve love of life. But it does factor in, especially for first encounters. You aren't going to approach someone ugly to get to know them. True. Oh, you seen the animated Beetlejuice show? That's not... I mean, it's fine. It's just not the real Beetlejuice. So... that's why I think that people don't talk to me. And it could possibly be like a big hang-up for me, but... I am not an attractive man. And, like, yeah, my face looks fine, but the attractiveness, or the unattractiveness, comes from my weight. And I think that that is what promotes people from not talking to me. Because you're right. Personality and looks matter. And, I don't know, I think that a lot of people just look at looks. And they look at looks so much that they avoid getting to know somebody because of the looks. Because they can go and get something that looks better, and it's more attractive to look at while they're getting to know them. I know that you're going to say that it's fine. I know what you're going to say. And I'm not trying to be down on myself. This is just an observation that I feel like I made, which is being down on myself. But I know what you're going to say. Ah. Okay, go ahead. Shoot. Because I'll definitely say it's like, you can be a nice person, you can really put your best foot forward, you can really try, like, but I don't think that I don't think that some people really do overlook looks. Granted, those aren't the people that you really want to be with anyway. I'm just saying, it's a thing that happens more often than not. And this doesn't come from just like a theory of the fact that I'm overweight. I base this purely on like how I've been treated my entire life, because I wasn't always fat. But I always was the outcast. And I guess that I could have a negative spin on the whole thing because of that. I mean, you spend like 30 odd years getting like, I don't know, cut out of things, not actually being like the friend that people go to. I don't know, it sort of sticks. Anyway, preface it by saying that I mean it in the nicest way. It just, you might sound harsh because I'm a tone of my voice. Overall, you're fine. Your weight might be a detractor, but for women that doesn't matter too much. Your issue is confidence. I've never seen you interact with anyone, let alone women, of course, but I just get the feeling you're so down on yourself, talking to acquaintances and awkward during social gatherings, that any potential is immediately overshadowed by potential creepiness. Yeah, no, I get that. And that's why I feel that like people do think that I'm creepy. Like, I know you're a good person, but if I imagine you are as how you are during like parties and stuff, I wouldn't talk to you because you'd scare me and or make me think you're a creep. Yeah, okay. No, I get it, because that's probably what everybody sees. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't have brought up that topic. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever really like acclimated to just social stuff in general. And I don't know if that's just because of always having to move from place to place as a kid. I don't know if that's because it always like I would make friends uh and then I would just leave them and it just sort of stuck, and it just got harder and harder to make friends because I knew that I just started learning that eventually that I would just end up losing them, so I don't know. Like even as like a teenager, even as like a little kid, I was always the kid that would get picked on. I don't know why. Like before I could, like, yeah, I was probably like the poor kid, but I hung out with other poor kids because there was a lot of poor kids in my area. But I don't know, just like when you're a teenager and it's like you have a group of friends, but those friends don't friends. They don't invite you to things. Like they go out and do things on their own, but don't invite you. It's like, oh yeah, they're not friends. They let me hang out with them, and it's like when you hang out with these said friends like at lunchtime, and then one of those friends is like, you know, just willing to pull a knife on you and threaten you with violence. For no reason. I don't know, that sort of stuff sticks with you, and maybe that's what causes me to be awkward. Maybe my divorce hit me hard, and that brings me down. I know it hit me hard. And getting ditched by people and seen as an outcast even by my family, and having family that like just ignores the hell out of you. I mean, I feel like any of that could make me feel awkward and less confident about myself. And it probably just adds up, and it sticks with me. And the one thing that I can't feign very well in social interactions is confidence in myself. Anyway, what's your opinion? I've already opened up the bag of worms. And I'm regretting it. Like, I know that I shouldn't care about what other people think about me. I shouldn't dwell on it. I shouldn't think about it. It shouldn't matter because their opinions, they don't actually matter. But I choose to let them matter. I take everything to heart too easily. And it's too easy for me to feel like I failed in some direction because of things like that. Anyway, I don't know. I know it's my stream, and I know I can stop it. And it's not like I think that like there's some conflict starting here. I don't. There's a conflict with myself. That's about it. I'll just chalk it down to, like, I asked the wrong question. I don't even know why I brought that up in the first place. Okay, so like, I told you about that guy that, this is the last thing I'm saying. It has nothing really to do with anything, well, sort of. The guy that, like, said that he was gonna, talk to HR about me bumping into him accidentally with my chair. I talked to my manager about it because, like, it just hasn't been sitting well with me. Like, it doesn't feel like that was, like, the appropriate thing to go on about, or the appropriate direction to go into, because, I mean, honestly, if there's anybody here that's threatening anybody, it's you. So, like, I talked to my supervisor about it, and apparently it's not the first time that he's done that. He's done that with other people, too, and so I was like, I don't know, I felt better hearing that, but not better that I still have to sit next to him. Because it's like, now I went from, like, being in a situation where, like, I didn't have a problem with this guy at all, because I don't have problems with people like that. And now I kind of have a problem with it, but anyway, that's it. But anyway, your favorite subject is shonen anime. I mean, I would say that I probably don't know that much about your favorite topic, because isn't, like, the shonen animes are things like, what, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, and I guess Dragon Ball's in there, but I know there's, like, a ton more, because they're all, like, part of that Shonen Jump stuff. Oh god, which one is it gonna be? True, can't rant about stuff you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I just don't know enough. Tell me more. Why is shonen anime your favorite subject? I'll learn through you talking to me about it. Because right now the topic on my mind are, what are the actual odds of me getting this Pokemon? Because if I have odds of 1 in every 512, I think. Okay. Once you leave two compatible Pokemon from different regions, there's a chance the Pokemon will hatch as a shiny. The rate for Masuda shiny method is 1 in 682.7 and 1 in 512 with the Masuda with the shiny charm. Okay. So that means that if I fill 8 boxes, 30 Pokemon each, 240 per 8 boxes. 16 boxes is 480. And then... So, I should have a chance of getting one shiny Pokemon every 17 full boxes of Pokemon. And I am very nearly getting to that 17th box. Anyway, because it provides so much to rant about, either positively or negatively. The tropes and tribulations lead to so much great discussion about media and story writing as a whole, the misogyny in Asian media especially, etc., etc. So what is the topic that you want to delve into? Is there like a specific anime that is either really good or really bad right now in the shonen universe? Like, what's the hot goss? Decent HP. That's a pretty good one. I like that, SNOM. Like every now and then we get one with like 5 bests. That's it. That's the one. This is the boy. This is it. This is the perfect SNOM. Hold on a tick. I can't believe that I actually got one. Because before it was this. There's like 5 bests and a pretty good. And now, all bests. All best. All best. Okay, that's great. I love it. I fucking love it. I'm actually amazed that I got like basically a perfect SNOM. Now you can be my breeder. Anyway, you're saying, let's talk about Black Clover and its relation to shonen as a concept and how much better it is. Okay, so tell me about Black Clover. What is the general concept of Black Clover? And why is it a good anime? Is it like a slice of life sort of thing like you like watching? I mean, that's a nice find. That one SNOM will be the one that is delivered into the Pokedex, and it will live there for all eternity. If I ever need to breed out SNOM again, it will be my designated female breeder. I have high hopes. Absolute highest of hopes for that SNOM. I wanted to give me beautiful babies. Maybe the shiny chance was waiting for me to find that beautiful baby maker. Anyway, I'm better now. And by the way, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have drugged the conversation into the direction that I did. It's not fun for anybody. But getting back to it. So before you explain Black Clover, first let's look at shonen as a whole. When you think shonen, what tropes did you think of? You already named a few, so what's common among them? Action, fighting. I haven't seen very much of of One Piece. I mean, I've definitely seen, like, I've seen Dragon Ball, and I know that that one's just action and stuff like that, but Bleach, I've seen probably more of. Bleach was okay. I never really got into it. I think I would watch that one just in passing, but that was like years and years ago, because there wasn't really anything else on. But if I was to pick any common thread, it'd just be like a group of people out to save the world from something, and the something was usually something pretty powerful, either supernatural or alien or something of that nature. Usually powers were involved in some way, shape, or form. But I'd say that the most of their animes, like I'd say that they fit well in the audience range of like young adult, like teen to young adult area. If I was to really pick anything. But that's about all I know. I know that they have a lot of properties to their name, but I don't really know a lot about them. Aside from like the Shonen Jump manga magazines and the Shonen Jump games. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee. There they are, standing in a row, bum bum bum. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. I hate hairs on my face. I don't like it when my glasses like get hairs stuck in the in the eyepieces, because it like tickles like that little bit around my nose. All right, now that we have that basis, let's explain Black Clover. It has your standard tropes: rivals, power system, world threat, action. Now where Black Clover excels is that it carries these out all better. The power system is clear and concise while leaving room to grow, and the characters are multidimensional, and none of them are knocked down in favor of other characters, usually women. There's a clear goal at the end, and action is consistently good. But most importantly, the character relationships are actually good and make sense. Didn't you have a whole beard at one point? I did, but it was located around this section of my face. But I think I've said before that I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Most importantly, around the area touching my nose, I would specifically trim this section shorter so that it wouldn't touch my nose. I didn't like it when it got long enough to touch my lips, so basically like this whole like area I would always keep shorter, I didn't like it when it got long enough to turn and go into my ear, so I'd keep those pretty short too. I could never have more than like a quarter-inch long beard. Um, I couldn't. But then like I let this stuff grow when I had that funky beard, and it was a bit much. I hated every second of it. Uh, Mainly, I did the whole beard thing as a joke. Because I think I said it before, because like my friend wanted me to have a beard, or said that I would look better with a beard, and so I decided that if they were gonna say it, I would do it, but I would make them hate me having a beard. Because that's what I do. It's like people ask me to do things, and I make them regret asking me to do those things. If it wasn't for the fact that I went to work, I would have actually shaved off half of that weird beard, and I would have done that for a while. Um, just to make people be like, what the fuck? Oh well, I've bred them all, I guess. But anyway, that sounds great. I like stuff like that. Character development is great. I like characters that have more than two dimensions, especially more than one dimension. Um, I don't know, it sounds like this one actually takes a lot of things into account and tries to do it really well. Um, what's the power system based on? You hate people asking you stuff in general, or like demanding it of you. Like people saying that I should do something. Um, like okay, like people can ask me stuff, but like I don't I don't do it all the time. It was one of those things where like I could do it without it really hurting anything. Like it doesn't change anything about me or my life. Um, so I chose that one to take a stand on. I don't know why. Typically, if people ask me to do something and I don't want to do it, I just don't do it. But if I feel like I can make a joke of the situation, then I'm gonna do it and make a joke of it. I don't know. It was just a stupid thing to do. I don't like people demanding me to do things, though. People demanding me to do things usually ends up in, like, outright refusal. I will kill myself before I let anybody demand me to do anything. Probably not, though. I'll just say no. This power system is magic, so everyone is born with an element based on power, or an element-based power. And when they turn 15, they get a grimoire, which gives them complex spells. There's also more to it, but that's the base. Okay. So everybody in the world is magical? Like, who, like, how do they base, like, a bad guy, or, like, the bad group? Like, obviously, if there's conflict, like, who is the conflict with? Is it people that want more power? Or don't want people to have power? Because I feel like that's what it is, right? Like, it's either you can't have this power, only I can have this power, or I want more power than all the other people that have power. Ow. There it is. There it is. Looks like pistachio. Yes! Fucking hell, finally. Not everyone. Our main character has no magic, and that's the real kicker. The villains are the scrums of society. People who have powers, powers their society deems bad or useless. There's one guy who has necromancy, one girl that has gel magic, etc., etc. Finally, a green boy. We spoke it, and it happened. It did. It happened. I don't care just yet. The first thing that we do is we save. We fucking safety save the shit out of this. The next thing that we do is we collect all rogue eggs. And then we retrieve the breeder. Because I don't want any more. We leave the ditto because it's a whore. And then we can finally check out what we've got. Okay. It's fine. It's great. Still, I'll take it. I will take it. 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. I can make something out of this. It's got... Okay. It's got ups in attack, but down in special attack. So, I guess that's something to keep in mind. Oh my god, I can't believe I finally got it, though. I got it on stream, too! I now have 5 of them. It's so nice. I just want to look at it. Just, I want to see it. I want to know it's true. This Pokemon's dust blocks the additional effects of attacks taken. Oh, like it can't be poisoned, lit on fire, frozen, or paralyzed based on an attack. Interesting. Also, I love this guy. This guy is... I love that green eye, but I love the fact that he'll be like an orange boy. Okay, well, let's do a little bit of cleanup here. First, let's hatch all the remaining SNOM. That is a weight lifted off my soul. But anyway, it sounds like this anime is like really cool, and you really like it. How long has it been running? I think I only had like 2 eggs to build, to crack. Okay, great. Let's see who's left. Oh, all 5s? However, you get a special place. You, my perfect SNOM, go right there. Just like last year. It just ended. Do you feel like it had a good overall arc? Like, what I mean is, do you feel like the story ended and fulfilled all goals? I really wish that you could do a mass release. Just circle a whole bunch of them and release them all as like one big load. Yes, I know exactly what I said. There's also a little bug on my screen right now, and it's annoying the hell out of me. The thing is, like, these Pokemon, they're all trash. They've got great stats, but they're trash. That's actually another point Black Clover exceeds in. It reached its goal and did it well. Other shonen either start aimlessly or it never reaches their goal. Okay. Do you feel like this particular anime broke some of the typical tropes that shonen has? Like, you said that it did well with its character development and even handled women well. Because you said, I mean, I've seen it too. Like, women sort of get put as like sideline characters, and they're never as powerful or as important as the male characters. Because I know that in like Japanese culture, like, women are not necessarily seen that high in stature yet. But do you think that it was successful in breaking some of those tropes? Some of those tropey tropes? This takes forever. I hate to throw away all of these amazings, but I just don't need them anymore. And considering that I have the best of the best. Buy trash. And absolutely did. Just the fact that they didn't fuck up any of the women. In fact, most of the women have some of the best character arcs in the show. The rivalry aspect was also great. Made them actually be brothers and act like it. They also never depower or dumb anyone down. And then there's actual like villains and complicated people, and when someone dies, it gets turned to good or bad. You feel that you feel it, and understand it, and even sympathize. Okay, I mean that's great. That all sounds like pretty fucking amazing. It seems like the perfect storm. So what's the tone overall of the anime? Is it like, does it do the whole like action comedy thing, or is it like an action drama sort of thing? Because I certainly consider things like I don't know, like Dragon Ball, for instance. Like we've been playing a lot of that. That's definitely like I would consider that like an action comedy. Um, because it's definitely goofy. I don't think it gets like super deep, um, and stuff like that. But because like when I think like action drama or like drama story, I think like things like The Walking Dead. If I started a shonen, if I started a shonen, if recommended Black Clover and Hunter x Hunter, for sure. Oh, you say that if I started watching one. Okay. Okay. Action comedy, tiny dash of comedy. You've seen Dragon Ball. You know what to expect. Okay. Okay. Do you feel like it handles drama better though? I mean, I feel like you do. Like I'm getting the sense that it does. Clear the slate, wipe away the garbage. Gotta start from scratch. Only have 8 boxes to work with, and I need them all. At least I hope I do. I don't. But just in case. All these ones that were like super close to like being actually perfect. Yeah, cool. So when did you find out about it? Like, is it something that you recently had started watching, or had you known about it since its conception? Like, how do you find out about the animes that you watch? Word of mouth? Do you read about them? How do you find out? Like, how deep are you into the anime realm? Do you go to anime websites that talk about upcoming anime and you pick and choose which ones you want to watch? You subscribe to anime magazines? I wish there wasn't so many fucking steps to release. Anyway, once I've done doing this, then I will reveal the next Pokemon. wonder if you can guess who my next Pokemon is going to be. Who my final solution is. I'll explain my reasonings, too.